Welcome to my store. Okay, so we're back. So now you're going to just turn that upside down a couple of times, back and forth, mix her up. Okay, that's fine. Now you're going to add 6 more drops of bottle number 2, yes. Take the childproof lid off, upended, vertical, and we're now letting the nitrate sit. So it's going to sit for 5 minutes.
Okay, so 6 drops.
6 drops. This one's really thick liquid. 5 and 6. Okay, so you're going to put the lid on that, and you're going to shake that a few times, and then it gets set aside for 3 minutes. Okay? Now, if you look at the color card, and you see this dark color right here at the bottom, if as soon as you put those 6 drops in it, it gets that color, it ain't going to get any better. So, okay, your toast, you got to get water changing fast. Did you save your fish? Okay, so leave that one over there. We leave this one over here because otherwise we forget. Oh, hand me the nitrate bottles. Because if you set the test chemical bottles beside it, it also helps you remember which ones you did, because some of these, their good colors are both the same. Okay, now we're going to test pH. Okay, so once again, take a sample of the liquid, and the pH is going to be high range pH. Okay, fill it with 5 ml of water, 5 drops of indicator solution. Okay, so you're going to put 5 drops of that into that bottle. And we're just going to look at this. This is at about the 3-minute mark, I think. And as you can see, with absolutely no nitrate removers, nothing in that system, we have a 0 reading. Now, to make it even more amazing, the water in that system actually came out of here. What I do is, this here runs at about 5 parts to 8 parts per million nitrate. I drained all the water out of that tank 3 weeks ago, and I filled it up out of this system, and all that ketomorph and mangrove pods, they took it down to 0. Okay? So that's why the babies were so successful. We don't have to worry about any of the toxicity of the nitrate and phosphates building up, because we export so many nutrients just through the taking out of the ketomorph. Now, for the phosphate, let's see how we did on that. Phosphate, I find I can't get it quite down. I pretty much thinking that this color is about the 2nd level. No, it's the 1st level. What do you think? See those 2 colors? What's the color of the vial most resemble? Which?
First one.
Okay, so we got it to 0 on the first one too. So, that's why people use algae scrubbers, and then things like the way we have the tank set up down here. Here's our refugium, and there's our mangrove trees. Okay? We do have some caulerpa growing in there, but nowhere near as much as the keto growing upstairs. Okay. So, now we test our pH. So take the color, and what you're going to do is you're going to hold it up vertically and try to match it to whatever you say is the closest color.
I'd say definitely that one.
You say that one? Okay. You ever notice that 8.4, 8.6, and 8.8 are about the same color?
No, I can see a difference.
Yeah, no. But if you look, if you're confused about this, the best thing to do is run upstairs and look out in the sunlight. Now, I don't think we're as high as 8.8. See how it's got a lower tone?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think we're as high as 8.6. I think we're riding in there between 8.2 and 8.4. Which makes sense. Okay, so that's pH and phosphate and nitrate. Next we're going to do KH. KH is carbonate hardness, and it is a pain. You need the lid for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with one color, and we're going to end up with another color. Just leafing through the book here. Liquid instructions, etc. In every language. I don't speak every language stuff, so. Chlorine. If you need a chlorine test kit, the easiest thing to do is just put some dye into the thing and see if it goes away. See, that's GH, KH. Okay, so there's the KH test. So what we're going to do is start off, and it's going to turn from clear to its yellow end point. The test is complete when the water, having been shaken, turns from blue to bright yellow. Okay? So we're going to start putting drops of this liquid in here. Okay? You invert it completely. Put 3 drops in. Now, technically you're supposed to put 1 drop in and then stop and shake it, and then 1 more and then stop and shake it. But we already know it's going to be way more than 3 drops. So put the lid on it, give it a quick shake, and it will turn color. Shake it. Okay, so see how that went magically blue? Okay, so now put another 3 drops in it. Technically, you're supposed to put 1 drop at a time, but, well, you know it's going to be more than 6. If, for some reason, when you shake it after 3 drops, it goes back to yellow, then you can be more accurate and test it. It went to yellow on 6? Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Okay, our carbonate hardness is not good. That's only 53.7 DKH. Oh man. Okay, so we're going to have to be buffering our water a little bit more. It's a measure of alkalinity. Okay, also known as alkalinity. It's a measure of carbonate and bicarbonate ion concentrations. These minerals are present. So basically what we've been doing by taking out all those plants, they use calcium while they're growing. So it takes that out. Okay, so that's why it's important to test these things, because even in a stable system like that, we get readings that we got to adjust. Right. So we're going to be putting in various products to get the calcium up. I got an idea on a calcium reactor that doesn't involve CO2. So we may try one of them. Okay, so that's those 2 tests. We're going to break the video here, and we'll see you again in a second.